Ben Heneghan, how are you feeling in terms of your fitness at the moment?
I'm good, I'm ready to go. Feel as good as ever, really. So yeah, I'm just waiting for that call.
Just remind us about the injury and how long you've had to be out for.
Yeah, so I've done my hammy in the Oxford game in Boxing Day, and yeah, it's roughly been around 7 weeks. So it's been a long graft.
What's the longest in terms of previously you've ever been out for?
I'd say that's roughly the same. Yeah, I've not had an injury for years. I can't remember the last one. Probably 6, 7 years, 8 years ago.
How do you find it coping, and particularly with the restrictions we've had at the moment?
Yeah, it's different, obviously being in the gym all alone, but I've just got that mindset where I get my head down, get my work done and get back on this pitch as soon as possible.
Great thing is you were involved, of course, last week, being in terms of on the bench at Wigan for the win. What's the atmosphere been like around the squad this week?
Yeah, the lads are buzzing, and so they should be. Finally got that win, and we've just got to take it into the next game, and we've just got to build some momentum. I don't know, we need back-to-back wins. That's a must. So it's going to be a tough game, obviously, because every game's tough in this league. But we'll take it to them, and it's like we've been refreshed in a way. Like Romo's come in, had his little say, and almost no disrespect to Glenn or anything, top guy, but he's like took the shackles off in a sense, and let us just go more attacking based, which I think the first 30 minutes the other day against Wigan were brilliant. Like the lads were really good.
You mentioned Glyn and Nick there, of course, they brought you in and gave you the opportunity. Was it perhaps a little bit frustrating for yourself? You'd have loved the opportunity to have worked with them a little bit more.
Oh, of course, but obviously injury coming around. Otherwise, I'd like to think I would have been playing and shown what I'm worth, and maybe we could have done better as a team, which was frustrating for everyone, but these things happen in football.
Interim manager at the moment, Mark Robinson, he tries to instil good values in people as well. What have you made of his methods?
Yeah, it's good. Like you say, he's just installed good little methods. It's just a bit of discipline and stuff, really. Little tactics, whether that's the sake of being, i.e., 1 yard further over and stuff, and it just makes a big difference throughout the game. So he's given us confidence. He wants more talking, more leadership, which I obviously think I bring to a group, which is good. But yeah, like I said, the lads have been buzzing since the last game, and training's been good, tempo's been high, so long may it continue.
Absolutely. Of course, for yourself as well, moving down to here during the pandemic, what's that been like? Have you been to settle in a little bit more now?
Yeah, I'm settled in. Like I say, I come down here for the football, so obviously frustrating to be injured, but other than that, I'm here to do my job, and that's what I love doing.
Of course, Rochdale, the opponents this week at Plough Lane, a little bit of others in the table, of course, but what have we been concentrating on? Because they score goals, but they concede goals too.
We just concentrate on ourselves. No matter who you play, it's going to be a tough game, so we just got to concentrate on what we're going to do in the game. And from a personal point of view as a defender, I want to get the team, myself, clean sheets. That's my aim. So if I can help with that, or get my leadership and getting in around the lads, I'll do all that and do what I can. But we just got to concentrate on ourselves, go out there and play with the fluidity like we did the other day, and I don't think we'll go far wrong.
Of course, we saw it last week as well. We had to scrap for it, and these kind of situations as well. Rochdale down there, we're anticipating another kind of scrap this week. Yeah,
but it's just good that we've shown that character the other day. We've shown that we can hang in there and we can nick the win. So I think for the run by Chiz to get the penalty, like we've seen it from the bench, we can see him running over, and it's just bright play. And Chiz is a great player. He's come in, adds energy. Rudy done his bit as well. So all the lads were great, and we're just looking to build on that.
And with the weather conditions as well, Robbo's still had us out here training. He's found different ways, different places to try and to get us training. How much have we been concentrating in terms of tightening up at the back at the moment as well?
Yeah, like I say, from my point of view and from everyone's, we want clean sheets. Like that's a given. That's what I've come here to do, and hopefully I can add to it once I get the nod. And yeah, we've got no matter if there's snow or anything, if you can train, you train. Like we're footballers, that's all we want to do. We just want to go out there, enjoy, play football. So it's been good that we've been able to do that this week.
5 new additions as well in and around January. How have those lads been settling in?
Yeah, the boys have settled in. It's an open group, like everyone accepts everyone. Everyone's always talking to each other, so there's no like little cliques or anything. Everyone's together, which I think is good. And yeah, we've got the momentum going now from the game, and the confidence is high.
Robbo's brought through a lot of these young players that are with the first team squad as well now. In terms of somebody who's obviously been a professional for years, what do you make of how they're coming through as well, trying to make careers for themselves now?
Yeah, the young lads, we always tell them, take your chance, go and express yourself, and obviously they've got the quality, else they won't be here. So that's a credit to them, and they're working hard. And obviously it's good for them that Robbo's there now, where they've got that familiar face, where they can, they've worked with him in the past, so they can just express themselves. And he knows what they're all about. So the boys are doing good, and they're pushing, and so they should be. And if I was them, I'd tell them, push to get that shirt, get in that starting team.
Absolutely, you're looking to get back in there. In terms of at the moment, though, is it important that perhaps we develop a settled back line, or is it, with the amount of games we've got at the moment, it's just about everybody being on board?
I think everyone's got to be ready no matter what, because anything can happen in football, injuries, suspensions, anything. So, being at previous clubs, you normally get your back line settled, in a sense. There's obviously always a rotation, but everyone's just got to be switched on, listen to what the gaffer's telling us throughout training, and everyone knows their positions.